Phoenix Audio presents The Seventh Victim by Alan Jacobson. Narrated by Lila Wellesley. Prologue. 6 years ago, Queens, New York. Dispatch, this is Agent Vail. I'm in position, 30 feet from the bank's entrance. I've got a visual on 3 well-armed men dressed in black clothing wearing masks. ETA on backup? I'm solo here. Over. Copy. Stand by. Stand by? Easy for you to say. My ass is flapping in the breeze outside a bank with a group of heavily armed mercenaries inside, and you tell me to stand by? Sure. I'll just sit here and wait. FBI Special Agent Karen Vail was crouched behind her open car door, her Sig Sauer 9mm sidearm steadied against the window frame. No match for what looked like MAC-10s the bank robbers were toting. But what can you do? Sometimes you're just fucked. Radio crackle. Agent Vail, are you there? Over. No, I left on vacation. Leave a message. Still here. No movement inside as far as I can tell. Views partially blocked by a large window sign. Bank's offering free checking, by the way. Vail hadn't been involved in an armed response since leaving the NYPD 5 years ago. Back then, she welcomed the calls, the adrenaline rush, as she raced through the streets of Manhattan to track down the scumbags who were doing their best to add some spice to an otherwise bland shift. But after the birth of her son Jonathan, Vail decided the life of a cop carried too much risk. She eventually made it to the Bureau, a career advancement that had the primary benefit of keeping her keister out of the line of fire. Until today. Local SWAT is en route, the voice droned over the two-way. ETA, 6 minutes. A lot of shit can happen in 6 minutes. Did I say that out loud? Repeat, Agent Vail? I said, a lot of sittin' for the next 6 minutes. The last thing she needed was to have her radio transmission played back in front of everyone. She'd be ridiculed for weeks. Unit 5 approaching, Queens Boulevard and 48th. Mike Hartman's voice sounded unusually confident over the radio. Vail was surprised Mike and his new partner were responding to this call. She'd worked with Mike for 6 months and found him decent enough, but a marginal agent in terms of execution. At the moment, she'd take marginal execution. The more firepower the good guys had, the more likely the gunmen inside the bank would be intimidated, and the greater the odds of resolving this in the Bureau's favor. Translation? She'd come out of this in one piece, and the slime balls would be wearing silver bracelets. Tightened that extra 1 notch. Just enough.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?